Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing super well. So I'm just going to do a little Kindle unboxing with you guys. This video is going to be a lot more chill, nothing too serious, so I decided to change the camera angles to match that. It's a little more relaxing than the overhead vibe. I'll show you guys how I set up my Kindle and how I decorate the back as well, which I'm really excited about. I recently got one. I did my research and Kindle seemed like the best fit for me at the moment, and I've been wanting one for a very long time just so I can spend a lot more time reading, since it's not always practical to have a physical copy. I have a lot of hardcover books and bigger books as well that I just can't necessarily carry outside with me, but I still want to have a book with me, so I think it's just going to be amazing for that. So I got the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition, the 2024 32GB Generation 12 in metallic black. I decided to get this one just because it had a few more features than the Paperwhite and it was like an extra 20, so I thought I'd just get that just for the upgraded features such as the auto adjusting front light and the wireless charging as well. And of course I got it from Amazon. It took me a good while to decide which one I was going to get, especially with the new color one out. However, there seemed to be so many issues with the color one that I had seen from reviews and everything, so I decided to go for this one. And the color really isn't that much of an upgrade for me specifically, just because when you read books you read them in black and white anyway, so I thought this would be really good for my first e-reader. So I know there's a little bit of controversy going around with Kindle at the moment, just because of the fact that once you purchase books from the Kindle library, they aren't necessarily yours and you can't transfer them to like other e-readers. You can definitely find out a lot more about it. There's a couple videos that I watched and you guys will probably find those of interest as well if you want to know more. But personally for me, I decided to get one because I already have a Prime membership and Audible as well, and I do not plan to transfer my library anytime soon to any other devices. And I also confirmed with Amazon that even if I get locked out of my account or something, I won't lose my library or any purchases that I've made through Amazon or the Kindle app. Another reason is also that there's so many free books on here, and especially with a Prime membership you get a lot of free ones as well. So for me this was enough, especially how I'm quite new to e-reading and I read way more physical copies than I would on the Kindle and audio, so it really didn't bother me or affect me too much. I can't say that it won't affect me going forward, however when we get there and I will be sure to let you guys know. So I set my Kindle up through the actual device rather than on my phone. For some reason the Kindle app couldn't find my Wi-Fi, which was slightly annoying, but doing it through your phone is kind of just supposed to make the setup a little bit quicker. However, it really didn't take me that long to set it up through the device, probably about 10 minutes, but everything connects once you sign into your Amazon account anyway, and through your Kindle app everything kind of just synchronizes together, so that worked out just fine. Kindle are doing like a 3-month Kindle Unlimited membership at the moment, so I decided to go for that as well, and from then on it will be like $9.97 I think each month. So in terms of my first impressions, I think the size is perfect for me. It's very thin and lightweight. The quality of the screen seems to be really nice as well, and it's pretty quick as well when you're reading. Page turns are nice and seamless, and this was one of the features that the upgraded Signature Edition had, like 25% faster than the previous Kindle or something like that in terms of page turns. It comes with the charger. If you have any updated devices then you have no issues charging your Kindle since it's a USB-C. Another thing I also like about the display is that you can change it to dark mode. Obviously it's just personal preference, but I prefer dark mode. I have dark mode on all of my devices including my phone, so I'm very used to having that. I just like the aesthetics of it and it's a lot easier on my eyes as well. I guess the only thing I would say that I'd change or that I don't like would be the fact that the wallpapers, you can't necessarily change them. Although they're so lovely, I would have liked to kind of had the option to change them myself, but then again it's really not that big of a deal at all, and I think it's really nice and I cannot wait to read on here. I got my case from Amazon. I got a clear back case that you can close. I want to protect the screen as well as the back, but I still have the clear back so I could add stickers to it. I got a screen protector from Amazon also. The stickers that I got are absolutely gorgeous. I got all of them from Etsy and I will link all of the sellers below. I also added a couple of my own stickers just to fill up the space. I might end up changing this layout around, but there was one sticker that didn't come in time, so I'll be adding that one when it gets here. I also got this extremely cute little dust protector. I don't know what you call them. It's a little blue mushroom. Of course, are we even surprised at this point when I add a mushroom to everything? I could add a mushroom too. But I love how dainty it is, and it just fits really well and it's practical too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little Kindle unboxing, and it's nothing too serious. If you want a more in-depth tutorial or video about the Kindle itself, there are so many videos on YouTube, but I hope you enjoyed mine, and I shall see you guys again for my next video.